To you watching this right now, you can do a lot of stuff that I can't do. And I have two options here. I can either feel like I am missing out on the form of success that you're creating for yourselves, or I can applaud you for doing a hell of a good job. Did you know how high the divorce rates are? 50% in America. And, well, it's the same in Denmark, where I'm from. Why am I telling you this super random fact? Well, first of all, it's incredibly high. And second of all, because I was trapped in the comparison trap. When I turned 3, my parents split. And I would constantly look at all these other children who had their parents under the same roof, living that happy family life, and comparing that to my situation. Not saying I could think that when I was 3, obviously. But when I grew older and started school, that difference just grew bigger and bigger. Anyways, all was good, and this was just a new way that we had to get used to. But the comparison trap, holy smokes. When all the other kids were spending their weekend relaxing, hanging out with their whole family, having play dates with each other, sleepovers, Hannah and I was in a bus or train for 4 hours on my way to my dad's to spend the weekend. I would think about my friends back home, thinking that they had so much more time now to get even closer than what I ever could because I wasn't there. That was what I was telling myself though, because my friends would tell me how envious they were of me because I get to have 2 Christmases. I get to celebrate my birthday twice a year. That meant double presents, that meant double vacations. That was what they thought, while I was envying them for what I didn't have. And this just proves that while we compare ourselves to other people, we can know for a fact that they compare themselves to other people too, or even you. And this started from such an early age. I was 7, 8 years old when I knew that my life is not like yours. Yours is somehow better. This is the most dangerous trap to find yourself in, because you will always lose when you compare yourself to another person. There is no way of winning because you will always focus on the things that you don't have. Today we live in a naturally competitive society, which for the most parts are great. The thing about this is that suddenly we can see and know everything about what everyone is doing all the time. Through social media, we see people who travel the world, start new businesses, they get engaged, some of them get pregnant, and these things might be things that we want too. Which means that the comparison trap is literally always in our hands. And it's so easy to fall into the hole of self-pity, victim mode. The truth about social media is that it's a huge highlight, but because we think that we see everything, we compare ourselves to that. But in reality, it's just a really good highlight of what the people you look at's lives were at those 20 seconds. We might see someone who got pregnant and want that for ourselves, but we probably didn't see their 3 years of trying and fertility treatment. Or we might see a 30-year-old self-made millionaire, but we probably didn't see the person in their 20s doing nothing else than working and hustling and grinding, probably had to sacrifice some friendships and some social time. Fact is that we don't know the full extent of the background story when we only see the highlight. And knowing this can help whenever you're on social media to know that, let me not compare myself to this 20-second reel. Living in this competitive society is not a problem at all. We just have to figure out who we want to compare ourselves with. And there's only one person you should compare yourself with: you. You should compare yourself with who you were yesterday, because no one is walking the path you're walking. You're not walking anyone else's path. Here's the problem. We grow up thinking that our worth is measured next to someone else. And this is a lie. Everyone on this earth were given a purpose. And whether you believe in God or you believe in the universe, everyone was given a life purpose. And when you find yourself trapped in the comparison trap, like so many other people, you ignore your purpose because you're thinking about someone else. You're not thinking about what you want to do. You probably have a habit of ignoring your purpose. Let's imagine it's a race. You want to beat another person at their race. So you put blood, sweat, and tears into something that you're not really passionate about just to win. And you win. But did you really win? No, you still lost because you didn't even start your own race. Jesus, you didn't even start your warm-up. So all that time where you've been racing someone else, you could have raced in your own race and won easily because no one is racing beside you. It is only you on that track. To you watching this right now, you can do a lot of stuff that I can't do. And I have two options here. I can either feel like I am missing out on the form of success that you're creating for yourselves, or I can applaud you for doing a hell of a good job. And I will applaud you because I know that I don't have to be better than you. I am doing my own thing just as well as you're doing your own thing. And I want that success for you. You should be so proud of yourself, just like you should know that you don't have to be better than me. Imagine if the whole world was like this, that everyone changed their mindset, and instead of envying people and putting themselves in the comparison trap, they started congratulating people for their progress and for their success. The world would look so different. When you make this mindset shift, you will immediately start to attract more wealth and abundance into your life because now you're coming from an abundance mindset. You're coming from a place where you understand that there is enough room for everyone. There is enough success in this world for everyone. And also just remember that you are always attracting. So if you have a tendency to focus on lack, that is exactly what you're attracting. You will attract more lack. Versus if you focus on good things, what's coming, the abundance in your life, you will start attracting abundance. You will start being grateful and think about the things that you already have. And suddenly you will stop looking at other people and finding content in the things that you already have and possess. This also comes with the acceptance of the things you're bad at, because there are probably some things you're bad at. And when you're shifting your mindset into an abundance mindset, you will accept those things because you will realize that to be exceptionally good at what you're doing, you have to be bad at other things. I think a lot of people in the comparison trap have a tendency to think that it's a life problem, right? I can't do this because I wasn't raised right. I don't have the finances to do it. Let me tell you something. It's never a life problem. It's always a perspective problem. Everything that has happened in your life is a gift. I'm gonna be honest, the gift can be wrapped weird as fuck. It can be covered so much in shit that you have to dig it out. But there is a gift in every single lesson, every single failure, every single life experience. It can be really hard to see when you're right in the situation. And sometimes you're not meant to see it right away. Just know that the struggle you're experiencing right now, it will pay off in the long run. You will start feeling fulfilled once you live in alignment with your life purpose. Fulfillment comes from three things: creation, connection, and contribution. So when you create something, connect with someone, and contribute to something. Let's say your life purpose is to make families self-sufficient. So you create garden boxes. Now you connect with families that needs and wants these garden boxes, or you connect with a person from an organization that helps families become self-sufficient. That was connection. Now you contribute by giving or selling these garden boxes to the organizations or to the families. By living that life purpose, you will starting to feel fulfilled. That's your passion. That is why you've been put on this earth, is to live out your life purpose. So start living it. Racing with someone else's life purpose is dumb as fuck. You will win for the short and really fake satisfaction of being smarter, faster, better, but you will lose in the long run and feeling empty on the inside and missing that feeling of fulfillment. Stop resisting your purpose and start staying in your own lane. When you work hard on your purpose, you are going to be blessed in so many ways that you can't even imagine. And I have a little affirmation that you can start using as help to get out of the comparison trap. It goes like this: I am so happy and grateful now that I am free of the need to compare myself to others. I am proud of myself and for the things I have and will accomplish. it is so. Thank you. Fam, this was a pleasure as always. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye!